So my shit dick 20-year-old manager named fucking Chad fires me from the haunted house after I've done 6 Octobers there, become the werewolf everyone loves to hate. Because I can't take it anymore with people bringing their 5-year-old babies into the haunted house and the babies crying and probably having nightmares for the rest of their fucking lives. So yeah, I take off my mask and yell at them a lot. She goes, "Don't tell me what to do with my kid." And I'm like, "Don't do shit that makes me have to tell you what to do." Then we really get into it, and maybe I call her some names, I don't know. But half an hour later, Chad fires me. And I'm like, "Seriously, Chad, you're acting like I'm the monster here?" He calls me unprofessional and some other stuff. I tell him to go fuck himself, grab my bag, and walk out the Cannibal Cove side exit, still wearing my rubber werewolf suit and mask, because I've coated the insides of this thing with weeks, hell, years of my sweat, and fuck it, it's mine. This is me. When I get out onto the street, I keep it on. I growl and bark and chase people down the street, waving my furry arms. Girls scream, people laugh, and call, "Is that for real?" Now I'm in my monster groove.
Yeah.
In my 48 years, I've lost 1 million shitty jobs, and until today, I've never stolen so much as a paperclip from them. Not so much as a paperclip. Obviously, that was a mistake. I always liked the wolf suit, but knowing it belongs to me makes me love it double. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised it took me this long to learn how to steal. My mom always said God made me a deliberate kind of soul. I eat at about quarter speed. A dinner plate takes me an hour to finish. I read 20 pages a day, but I remember every word. It took me 35 years to come out as gay, maybe my slowest thing ever. Since then, I've only had 3 girlfriends. Of all of them, the librarian is the best by a mile. She's a little bit older than I am and twice as pretty, but not in a flashy way. She doesn't stand out in a photo, her smile shows her crooked teeth, and she gets a double chin when she lays in bed reading. But I like to look at her, so much she gets embarrassed. She sees me staring and covers her face with a sheet, but I'm only admiring her. It makes me feel like a perv, a bad person, some gross wolfish man, and knowing how it feels to be looked at by men like that, I don't want to look at her that way, but she's just so damn pretty, I take her in again and again with my eyes. If I knew how to put the question, I'd ask the librarian to marry me. But I can't. Look at me, loping down the street, shaking my claws at people and snarling. I have less than $500 in savings, and I just got fired from a haunted house. What can I give the librarian except to tell her that I'm absolutely and totally enamored with her, and that I've never felt this way about anyone but her, and knowing myself, knowing how slow I am to act, if she goes away, I won't feel this way again before I die. I know how that sounds. Who only falls in love once, for the first time when they're nearly 50? Psychos, stalkers, losers, and creeps. No one falls in love like that, except people in movies. And no one believes in movies anymore. But how I feel about her is how I feel. So I throw back my head and howl at the moon and run down the streets of this stupid town. On the corner of the librarian's walk, an egg hits my mask square on the ear. Some dick throwing garbage from a passing car. They scream words at me, but I only hear noise. The meaning's pulled away by the grumble of the engine. Raw yolk seeps through the mask, gets in my eyes, my mouth. Egg makes everything stink of egg. Eggs stains wolf suits. And I could get fucking salmonella poisoning. Now I really am pissed. I chase the car down the street. I'm running hairy and howling after teenagers, fainting at guys out watering their gardens. The librarian, my librarian, opens the door of her house, and I guess she recognizes me because she says, "Karen?" I fall on her lawn and roll around, howling and kicking my paws in the air. I want to be done and take off my wolf mask, but I can't stop it. The rolling and howling, and I wail into the night, the smell of my own breath filling the mask, so I'm choking on it, woofing and panting, crying now with how much I want to be done. The librarian kneels and pulls the mask away from my face. She rests it on the grass. She puts her fingers to my cheeks and kneads the tears into my skin. The way she looks at me, I wish I had another mask for her to take off so I could watch her see me all over again.